Hi there folks and welcome to Get Strumming. Now before I begin this tutorial, if you could, please give me a like and a subscribe because it really does help me grow this channel. And we're also nearly at the 3,000 stage, which is quite a feat. So thank you to everybody who's subscribed over the last 3 years. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you. So we're going to have a look at the song now, Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. Now, a lot of you will realise that I've already done this song in the last tutorial, but in the key of G major. And one or two of you were saying, could you do it in the key of C major, just because I find it easier to sing in that key. So here we go, let's have a look. Both Sides Now in C major. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and dunes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing where you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you dare, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. It's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Okay, so that was Both Sides Now in the key of C major. Now, I know a lot of beginners love playing songs in the key of C major because you just happen to use some of the easiest chords to play on the ukulele. So, that being the case, let's have a look at the chords up closely. So, first of all, we've got a C major. So, you use your third finger on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Then you've got this chord here called a C sus4. So, you're basically leaving your 3rd finger where it is on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Then add your 1st finger to the 1st fret, 2nd string. So that's a C sus4. Then we've got an E minor 7. So an E minor 7, basically, you can use either your 1st and 2nd fingers or your 2nd and 3rd. I tend to use my 2nd and 3rd. So use your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and your 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string. So that's an E minor 7. Next up, we've got an F major. first finger, first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string. And next up we've got this chord here called a G sus4. So a nice sounding chord that. So essentially what you've got is a G major chord. So I might as well show you the G first. So to get a G chord, you place your first finger on the second fret, third string, second finger, second fret, first string, third finger, third fret, second string. So that's the G major, but this is a G sus4. So all we're doing is adding our little finger here, fourth finger, to the third fret, first string. So you're placing your finger, if you can see up close, next to the third finger there on the third fret. So that is a G sus4. Then we've got a D minor. So use your first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string, third finger, second fret, third string. And I've also added this chord here as well called a D minor 7. So again, what you're doing is you're leaving your fingers where they are for the D minor chord, but adding your little finger again to the third fret, first string, and that makes a D minor 7. Okay, so that's the chords that we're using. Now, if you notice, I've kept the strumming really simple, just simple downstrokes for this, because I want to make this tutorial accessible to beginners on the ukulele. So we'll keep the strumming really simple. Okay then, so what we're going to do is start off by doing, say, 4 beats, or 2 bars, 8 beats on the C major. So down, 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 down. Now we're into the main verse, so we'll stay on the C. Rose and, now to C sus4, flows of, and then back to C. Angel hair and ice cream. Now we're going to go to E minor 7. Castles, now to F. In the, back to C. Air and feather, now to F. Canyons everywhere. Now to get a D minor from an F, just leave your 2 fingers where they are and add your third finger to the second fret, third string, and you've got a D minor. I've looked at, now we're going to go to D minor 7, so add your little finger to the third fret, first string. Clouds that, now we go to a G sus4, so you can actually leave your little finger where it is on the third fret, first string. I looked at clouds that way, so 2 beats there, and then take your little finger off, and we're onto a G chord. But now back to C. Now they, C sus4, only, back to C. Block the sun, the rain, and E minor 7. So on, now to F, every, back to C. 1, so many F things I would have done. D minor, but clouds got D minor 7 in my G sus4 way, and then G. Now we're going to the chorus, to C. Looked at clouds from F, both sides C. Now from F up and C, down, and F still some C. How? It's E minor 7, clouds, E, F, illusions, back to C. I recall, I really F, don't know. Now we're on to G sus4, clouds. Now I choose to do 4 beats on there. I'm not sure what the original does, but I quite like doing an extra couple of beats there. Really don't know, clouds. And then to G. And back to C. All. Now we're into the next verse, so we stay on the C. Moons and C sus4. Junes and C. Ferris wheels, the dizzy E minor 7, dancing F, where you, back to C, feel, as every F fairy tale comes real. That's a D minor. I've looked at D minor 7, love that, G sus4, way, G, but back to C. Now it's C sus4, just back to C, nother, so you leave E minor 7, laughing F when you back to C, go. And if you F care, don't let them know. D minor, don't give your D minor 7 self a G sus4, way, G. And now we're into the chorus. I've looked back to C. I've looked at love from F, both sides C. Now from F, give and C, take, and F, still some C, how? It's E minor 7, loves, E, F, illusions, C. I recall, I really, F, don't know. And then 4 strums on the G sus4, love, 4 on the G, back to C, all. Now into the last verse, so again, sounds C, tears and C sus4, fears and C, feeling proud to say I, E minor 7, love you, F, right out, C, loud, dreams and F, schemes and circus crowds, D minor, I've looked at D minor 7, life that, G sus4, way, G, but back to C, now all, C sus4, friends there, back to C, acting strange, they shake their E minor 7, heads they F, say I've, back to C, changed, well something's F, lost but something's gained, D minor, in living D minor 7, every G sus4, day, G, I've, and then back to C for the chorus, looked at life from F, both sides C, now from F, win and C, lose, and F, still some C, how? It's E minor 7, lives, E, F, illusions, C, I recall, I really, F, don't know, then 4 strums on the G sus4, life, 4 on the G, back to C, all, it's, and then we go back to the E minor 7 now for the coda bit, the bit that runs to the end of the song. So E minor 7, it's life's, E, F, illusions, back to C, I recall, I really, F, don't know, G sus4, life, G, and then 4 strums on the C, all, and then we just do a C, G, C to end with. And there we have it, that's the end of the song. So, as I say, it should be a little bit easier to play than in the key of G major. And I know a lot of you were saying that you find it easier to sing in the key of C, so hopefully that should cover both fields. Obviously the ukulele playing should be easier, and also the vocals. Right, shall we have a go at this together? Because I always like to do a final run through. So what I'm going to do is, I know that there are going to be a few beginners probably watching this, so I'm going to keep it really slow, so hopefully you should be able to keep up. Don't forget as well, I'm providing the chords and lyrics in the description to this video, so if you click just underneath the title of this video in the description section, then all the chords will be laid out in front of you, and feel free to take a screenshot, add it to your own portfolio of songs. So here we go then, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. C and C. Here we go. Rows and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing where you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way, but now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. It's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Joni Mitchell's brilliant, both sides now. So in the key of C major as well. So hopefully, well, that should give you a choice of 2 keys. So if you just check my previous tutorial, that's in the key of G major. This is in the key of C. Both pretty easy keys to play in on the ukulele, but C is marginally that little bit more easier than G. So give them both a go. See what you reckon. See which is your favourite. Thanks very much for joining me. And as I say, please hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button too. Thanks very much for joining me. Take care for now. Bye-bye.